Hi there, Ash from Nomisma here, and I'm very excited to be sharing with you that our brand new bookkeeping mobile app has now gone live on the Google Play App Store. So it's accessible today, you can download it. There will be a link in this communication, either in the description or in the email that we send out. But what you can see here on screen is actually our mobile app. So I'm demonstrating it live from my mobile phone. And at the top there, you can see this is the dashboard that your client would get when they first log into the app. So they can see their sales at the top, the overdue invoices, invoices due within 30 days and after 30 days. You've got your purchases with the same splits, a number for your pending receipts, so how many receipts they've uploaded which haven't been book kept yet. And then at the bottom, they've got banking. Now, we haven't designed it so that your clients can reconcile bank transactions. It's just purely view only. So they can view what has been reconciled and what is unreconciled. So with a little bit of education, they can understand what makes up their current bank balance. And you can add new bank accounts from this page. So I could select a bank name and put in, let's say, Starling, and select an account name, an account type, an account number, sort code, and the IBAN, BIC, and address isn't a mandatory field, it's optional. So we can skip to currency, select main bank, and then save. And now that bank account will be added to my list of bank accounts in the web app. Now, in addition to that, it does link into the web application instantly. So if I go to banking now, you'll see I've got Ash Test. Now, the beauty of that is the fact that it's a single database. So this mobile application isn't a different application to the web version. It is exactly the same. So when you update data here, it's in the web application instantly. So if I take a picture of a receipt now, let's see, camera. Oh, selfie mode. So I'll just take a picture of my mouse and press OK. That will then get sent to the web application ready for bookkeeping. So you can complete your bookkeeping process. And as you noticed, there is the option of uploading from the gallery as well. And that just takes a minute to process because we are in the middle of releasing OCR technology, which will read each individual line item of the receipt before then sending it to the web application for processing. And as a result, that will mean when you go through the bookkeeping process, the fields will be pre-populated with what our OCR technology believes it should be, ready for you to review it before it finally gets processed into the system. Okay, so that is how you can take pictures of receipts. Your clients can also view pending receipts. So you can see there I've got the mouse that I took a picture of. And if I go to the web application, we've got 2 pending receipts. And I've got my latest picture that I just took. So I can go in, bookkeep that, and I've got my picture of the mouse. So then here I could enter the date, the amount, search for that. And this process allows me to search for a duplicate, and then I can add the new receipt manually. And essentially, this is where the OCR data will then populate the fields automatically for you. It's not in this version of the system I'm using yet, but it is set to go live very, very soon, and it's going to be included in every package. So there's no extra fee for it. So if I actually bookkeep this, just to show you the process, and save that, go to expenditure, so transaction 123, there it is. And you can see there's a PDF icon there. When I select that, it will open up the picture that has been book kept. Now, by going back to the mobile application, sorry, you lost the picture of me there. Now, in the pending receipts, if I refresh, now there is only one pending receipt because that receipt has been book kept. So moving on to sales. So in the sales page, you can see a list of all of your outstanding invoices, and it includes the ones that have been paid as well. But you can see here a snapshot it's just the amount due column. So the amount due in relation to each individual invoice. And in the little bit of the detail section, so just here, there is a due date and the invoice number. So you are able to, well, your client is able to see a snapshot as to how much is due in relation to each sales invoice easily. And then they can begin chasing for payment in relation to these sales invoices. And if by selecting the plus button, they can create new sales invoices. So something we recognized is that you need to be able to create multi-line item sales invoices. So we've got the due date there, so we can update that to the 30th, and then we can add new line items. Let's add 56561, and then we can select the VAT rate. If your client wasn't VAT registered, then it wouldn't give you the option of entering a VAT rate, and then save and continue. Now we've got one line item, we can add another one. Testing 101, and then this time we could go for standard rate. Oh, standard rate. I think my Zoom, my Zoom icon is interfering there. So then I've got two line items on the sales invoice. It's invoice number 29. So now I can save that. The invoice has been created successfully, and you can see the invoice number has automatically just moved on to the next one, ready for you to create a new sales invoice. Now, if I go back, so invoice number 29 there at the top, we've got for 565,000. And in the web application, we can go to sales, and let's see, there it is, 565,000. So I can view that invoice now, and that is that. So it's populated with the new bank details that I entered, all from the web mobile application. So coming back to the mobile app, in addition to raising sales invoices, your clients can also add supplier bills if they wanted to. Most of our accountants and bookkeepers don't allow their clients to enter supplier bills. They just want them to take pictures of receipts. And then at least that way, the bookkeeper or accountant can then go in and process the receipts. And they also have the ability to enter mileage. So this is really useful if they want to enter mileage in real time. So from Hastings to Eastbourne, client visit. Transport method, I took a car, and then I can enter mileage of, let's try that again. Homer Simpson, from Hastings to Eastbourne, client visit. Transport method by car, and then total mileage 225. And then save. So I didn't show you there, but it said the total claim was £11.25. So if I go back to the web application now and go to expenditure, and then go to expense reimbursement, and for Homer Simpson, there you go. There is my mileage claim for 25 miles, £11.25. So that's stored in the system now. And by going back to the mobile application again, we can enter allowances, we can create new customers and suppliers. And you also have the ability to view all of your outstanding supplier bills. So they would have the due dates on there, the amount due. And then finally, we've got the customers and supplier list. So this kind of acts as a miniature CRM for your clients that don't necessarily have a CRM. So they can view a list of all of their customers, they can edit their details or store additional information, and they can make calls, and they can also send emails to them. So that goes for suppliers too. And in the top right hand corner, they can manage their company information, which would then sync back into your agent account. And they can enter email settings so that they can send emails directly from the system. So that is it for the mobile application. You can see there's a lot of additional functionality. We hope this is really useful for you and your clients to really collaborate on a higher level and enable your clients to raise sales invoices on the go rather than doing them on a Word document or via Excel or via any system that they may be doing it at the moment if they haven't got a system. So I hope you found this useful. If you do have any other questions for us, please do get in touch. And our contact details are for the phone is 020-3021-2326, and our email address is support@nomisma.co.uk. Thank you very much, and I hope to speak to you soon. Bye.